So do you agree there's a physician shortage in India? And I'm sure everybody has a difference of opinion, but it is always, and it is said, maybe due to the audience, citizens, and XYZ reasons, political, whatever it is said that comparatively Indians managed COVID well compared to other countries. In United States, it was a big mess, and believe me, I spoke to a lot of my resident doctors, people who are there, and the situation. I'm sure you guys also would have. Situations were equally difficult there, all right? And 24.7% of doctors, which means 1/4 of doctors in America are international doctors. So you understand the dependency of the US. Lot of states offered temporary license. If you've given step 1 CK, step 3, come to our state, start working. In fact, right now also Illinois state, where Chicago is there, city, they are offering a temporary license up till 31st May. So if you cleared your step 3, apply for license, start working. There is a shortage of physicians, okay? And physician shortage across the US is across the specialty. Primary care, where the maximum shortage is, they require between 17,800 to 48,000 physicians. Non-primary includes surgical, medical, other. So for general surgery, OBGY, gynae, they require about 15,800 to 30,000 physicians. Cardio, onco, infectious, that is the fellowship after your medicine, they require 3,000 to 13,000 physicians. And other specialties like anesthesia, neuro, emergency, they require about 10,000 physicians. They don't have. Annually, every year, about 35,000 physicians they are producing. Once the people complete residency, they can join the job market. So there is a shortage, immediate shortage, and by 2034 it is going to be acute. So this is your next 10 years of your life when you will be also in the race, right? So if you are ready, and again, just because there is a shortage, you will be imbibed. No, that's a wrong way of looking at things. In India as well as in US or anywhere globally, they are becoming very strict in terms of whom they are going to allow touch a patient. Now, even with the advent of the next exam, even India will have an exit exam. So you cannot touch a patient unless you are proficient enough to do that. All right. Perfect. So now US government is in action to address the physician shortage. How? First of all, there are a group of senators who have issued on March 18, 2021 the Resident Physician Shortage Reduction Act, where they are requesting that for next 7 years, every year increase at least 2,000 residency programs. Okay, so this is something which has already started. They have already started these things. All right, initiating it legally. Of course, these bills take time to pass, right? But they have initiated. And what was the response? Immediately, without even wasting time, the Biden administration already approved 1,000 physician residency slots for the next 5 years under the Medicare hospital inpatient PPS system. Why this is important? Because you get paid. There is a money involved. Every resident doctor every year is earning about $45,000 to $50,000. So government in the United States is already in the action. There are opportunities which are coming up. Are you ready? That is the question. Now, important is to understand percentage of IMGs who are, percentage of physicians in America who are active IMGs. Okay, where are they? See, you have to be very strategic when you are deciding things. All right, when ERAS application is asking you for a geographical preference, when I have to get match in America for residency, all right, can you try in every place? Like for example, in India, if you are a student from Gujarat, okay, if you are going to apply in Gujarat, and if you are applying basically for any med school, you will have some government in-house quota in Gujarat as well as an all India quota. But if you go and apply in Kolkata, it is obvious that you will be only eligible for all India quota, which means your chances are lesser, right? Similarly, you guys need to start looking at geographies. Where are the IMGs? So this data is available. So if I know particular states are IMG friendly, why don't I consider doing something? Whether it is research, clinical rotations, or plain observership, I will be there, right? Where the requirement is there. Why will I go and do some observership in Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, where less than 5% IMGs are there? From this chart, I can see that maximum IMGs are there in Florida, Nevada, Michigan, Illinois, New York, New Jersey. So obviously, I will try doing clinical rotation, observership, research, everything in this geography. Isn't it common sense? But what happens is some physician or some of my friend have done something in Montana, then I also have to do that. Don't do that. Just because an opportunity randomly pops up, don't do that. Okay? It is important to understand the national average of United States and the states which are above the national average. New Jersey, New York, Florida, Illinois, Connecticut, Michigan, West Virginia, Nevada. You should try to be there, and that is what at MOKSH we try, helping students with, to give you that small little insights. Find the right people, find the right place, and be there at the right time. Okay. Of course, due to pandemic, things are difficult. People are not getting visas. That's a different story. That's a temporary phenomena. But what is the long-term goal? That I need to do anything in these 10 states. This is my clear-cut agenda. This secret I'm already aware of. Why would I take some opportunity from New Hampshire for no reason, where it's not going to help me? New Mexico, Albuquerque, doesn't work. All right. So my point is, you need to be very, very, very clear, very, very, very clear where to be, whom to connect, and what is the right time to connect. I am telling you, if you do that, nobody is going to stop you. I have always observed, a lot of these, my students who get matched, they are smart workers rather than hard workers. Okay.